It may seem incredible, but it is true. The world in which we live is a world of imagination. In fact, life itself is an activity of imagining. All that we behold, though it appears without, it is within, in our imagination, of which this world of mortality is but a shadow.
You are the creator of your experience, and your work, your reason for being here, is to define what you want and then to understand the laws and apply them in order to get it. There are as many different worlds here as there are perceivers, or beings, or individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is same, wanting and getting same. You are here to be that which you are wanting to be, while you allow all others to be that which they are wanting to be.
In this sense, I will tell you a secret of the universe. May I share a secret of the universe with you? And this goes for all of you. You do not have the ability to imagine what you do not have the ability to become. Do not have the ability to imagine what you do not already contain. The very act of being able to imagine it proves to you that you are that person. You're just choosing not to behave like you are. Is what we are saying to you making some sense to you?
But here's how the system works. Everything you could ever ask for, you could ever have now, or ever ask for in the future, you already have right now. You already have all of it. You simply are not experiencing it. Because everything that has ever happened is happening now, and ever will happen is happening right now. And so, it is for you merely to reach into the sea of infinite possibilities and call forth the reality you choose now to experience.
Binks. From the shadows and the depths, seekers from the sacred text. Corporation X, Snapper X, mad respects. Beyond reason and logic, written on the chronic, metaphysical, spiritual and philosophic, taking you into a state of another dimension. The further source and you projected to a third dimensional prism. There's two of space and one of time. There's almost necessary to summon the ether and then express its rhyme. It's not mine, hers or his, belongs to all that is. Because we are a channel and only listen. A conduit, a final antenna for the transmission. Can only give you that what you have forgiven. Selling the forbidden seas of consciousness, right on the wave of infinity, right on top of its rest, into the darkest peripherals of time. Space meets destiny in the unity of third beat and rhyme. Return me back to the blue bath, the catalyst, the dirt flow is spit and no rap. From the higher self, the everything else, the now that you do not see, you gotta believe it to receive it, to perceive it. The border Sanskrit, the Dead Sea Scrolls, to the Emerald Tablet, the Zampire rebels. Now is the time to see through the confusion, bring an end to all illusion for the human beings being human.
Inflict Sharia law in a manner that's raw. Lots of gore with a bloody chainsaw on these money fucking whores. I feel appeased at ease as an ape smoking trees with the wheeze, spitting similar similes. I tease as I please the colonial corporate teams with my sinister deeds and suspect reads. These spits make me bleed from their greed as they kneel to their creed. My life's a canoe, I wade through the reeds by smoking the green, using the THC as a catalyst in need for this revolutionary seed to breed. Indeed, I got beef with the beef industry and debt forgery and a blind support for the trickle-down economy. Internet anonymity, Catholic Church and sodomy, it's all wrong to me. The IRS are onto me. I'm an inexplicable MC who cuts through public tricks easily. The lies I see, but I better let you know what their plans may be to create a monetary reality. So fuck toil for oil. It's the United States plea for an architecture plan for the blood and oil monopoly. Do your fucking research.
Everywhere around me, I'm seeking extensions of source, co-creating simultaneously the energy force, the competitions, submitted to the positions, to tell you what they heard, but no one ever really listens to their heart. That's the engine of ascension. The letter of attraction is to write yourself a prescription to act in thought, word, and deed will turn to conviction. If the dream desire already came to fruition, we see as we are and we are our experience. So tell me why the fuck be so serious? You can hurry to the end and call it winning, but you see there really is no winning, cause there was never a beginning. Stop the thinking, but not the patterns from before, the hate and hate, and it leads to more poverty and war. And soon the secrets of Nikola Tesla will be unsealed as we tap into the Earth's electromagnetic fields. The truth reveals the day after disclosure, the lies to the masses will reach their exposure. And finally this capitalism game that's got the best of me will fail as I liberate myself from all necessity. Wisdom and faith is the recipe, forgiveness is the key, and I now unlock it lovingly. I see the world through the other source, connecting to a higher force, reunion of the spirit which we once divorced. To think like us and not allow, I let go of the how. My fate is in the hands of gods now. From polarity, duality, divinity to trinity, you want the flower, fruit, but within the tree. We're in this world, but not of it. Drawn to what's harmonic, created from a law that's platonic. Surrender to peace, the process will proceed. Only in absolute absence of resistance you shall receive. Power is found in the point of paradox. The divine dichotomy is how you got that matters not. Crux of creation, crucible of manifestation. If everything exists now, there is no only incarnation. Parallel lives happening simultaneously. To not allow others ain't sacrament, it's blasphemy. From the universe, just waiting to be unwrapped. Limitation becomes freedom when the belief is left back. We create these lives, these paths consciously we choose. So far as a kite, the understanding cut me loose into the sky. I miss the black and blue physical reality, the mirror what you believe to be true. The point of love is to appreciate and not possess the Buddha nature Krishna, spirit and Christ consciousness. They all told us the same teaching. Heaven ain't a paradise above, it's the awakening from within. Personality perceives, physical mind receives. The higher mind conceives, and your ego will deceive the symptoms of understanding. Man, search for meaning, following the carrot to find you've always been dreaming. Life is meaningless, and all of creation until you give a meaning. Until then it's just wasting. We are free and eternal, these are your birthrights. Jesus didn't want Christians, he intended to make Christ. Listen, whatever you decide to believe is true, use the power of the illusion before the illusion overpowers you. We're here on this earth class for a lesson, to achieve the full sensorial telepathic connection. Contentment is never here nor there, but you find it in the stillness and the emptiness of neverwhere. Projection, reality, the reflection, this expression on the next thing on my mind as I create time to exist. Reality shifts into infinity to be as it is and was all at once, just because doing does. The faculties and mysteries in a work of sin, trucker seas. The choice, remembering to forget. Now I'm on a grand mission to resurrect the secrets of creation. What is the station you are tuned into? Change the channel to whatever you like. From the inside out to the flow, to the rhythm of the beats that you're immersing in. Don't just listen, deep flow isn't a something. It's the absence of not suffering. I am not the observed, but the observer. It's absurd how we paint the picture. Get rich and dying trying to get richer. Hand over the power to what they read in the scripture. The structure of the nature of reality is really quite simple. The one is the all and all I want. It begun in the same moment that it ends. But this offends people, cause they would rather pretend to know the truth, but still be under lock and key. But if you knew the real, if you knew the real, if you knew the real truth, if you knew the real truth would set you free. Yeah, I am D, Royce Then and Billie Jean on the scene. She a queen, no dream, shit is really what it seems. Got the need, real name, L.E., I'm a fiend. We be listening to Bee Gees on a CD, she a G. Where the fuck is she? Miss somebody like me. Switch between Bohemian Rhapsody and Cream. So keen wouldn't bother me if she blow trees. High as fuck, can I bust from the D? Yes indeed. Enough about it, bitch, skip on that, bring it back from the tomb. Boom bap, born fresh out the womb. Blue face, blue body cord wrapped around my tube. Made it through, grew bigger, now we do what he do. On my daily grind shit, fucking 9 to 5, bitch. Listen to the evils while I'm watching Brandon Beeble. All about that G shit, first I throw it deep, bitch. Followed by a K, yet I stay fresh and clean. With threads on my back, you can lick my nutsack. Take that as a personal attack. If you lack confidence, I'm a monster, got a lot of cookie stack. Rhyme schemes like a Pisces, swimming in my flow. Pipe dreams got me trying to widen up the scope. I can almost taste it if I zoom it in real close. No joke, so dope, bitch, I rock that boat. Till I walk on water, Jordan stay dry like, whoa.
Let's take it back for a moment to 1997 when the Yael and their mothership descended from the heavens. They cruised over the state of Arizona to awaken the masses from a spiritual coma. The finite exists in the infinite, killing it. Seems like more people are addicted to quick shit. Eternity is eternal, spirit guides nocturnal. The truth suppressed and the lies are commercial. The invisible becomes visible, the non-physical becomes physical. The nature of material meant to be taken literal. When science doesn't get it, then we call it a miracle. Relax the filters of limitation. All the hinges of the doors are perception. Memory has provision. Ecstasy is love without judgment. The thought of absence or condition. Be okay with the drama, then you can create fewer. I love the cleansing flame to keep the spirit pure. It's the emptiness of the vessel that makes the vessel useless. The belief in the truth that keeps the truth truthful. The dream is the seed. Mirror, mimic, and match with thought, word, and deed. And then we must attach to the state which you would like to replicate. Your free will is destiny, your destiny is fate. Here we are now on this planet, infinite and free as an earth incarnator and parallel reality shifty until eternity, the return of source. This is Count B and I am D combined, the mightiest force.
Yeah, TML, Missing Link, Unconditional Peace. Here we are now, infinite free. I am God, Goddess, the supreme being, the all of the everything, the beginning beginning and the end, the alpha, the omega, the sub, the substance, the question and the answer, the up, down, left, right, before and the after. I am light, and the darkness that creates the light, the badness that makes the goodness good, the understanding and the being misunderstood, the all of the everything, the whole in its totality. I the sole creator of my reality, vibration generator, signal emitter, focal point selector, point of attraction decider, state of being declarer, attention controller, thought chooser, emotion guider, and belief decliner. I am God in the act of creating thyself, for experiences the currency of the one's wealth. By forgetting that I am a part of the collective, I rediscover thyself from another perspective, and I add the lessons to the sum of the whole, and we feel the difference in and amongst the seed of the soul.
Got a hit list of people that I wish to sacrifice. Word of advice, take a knife and put it to your right wrist and slice until it flows bright red. Then turn off the lights, tilt your head and close your eyes, and just to make sure, gas your left thigh in case your main arteries didn't dry from your first try. Bitch, quit with the lies. Every other guy has recognized that your fake institutionalized demise has failed to provide the satisfaction of a quarter level of a fraction of my mouth when I begin rapping. Oh, and after skinning their skull and then dosing petrol over their wounds, over show, I continue to roll into an out of control state upon which bold decisions come, and I often see enemies go as the stories unfold. As the stories unfold, stuck in a riptide, my whole life subsides as I put to the side my sentimental pride. For some reason I cannot lie, cannot die, don't attempt it. People have already tried and failed in their strides, so now I just apply the effort to encourage suicide. How fantastic, mom just happened to come across another spastic tied up in the attic. Must have been a drastic tactic I did while stripping on plastic. How tragic, depicted wasted putrid placements. Cops found them dead bodies in the basement. Hated, made shit, played it, then tried to dray it without needing your praises, cause I just face shit without being faced with a half-witted whore anymore. So go extend your jaw and pretend to do law, but I can't wait for the day a magician asks if he can saw you in half, and I'll be the only one that laughs from the backstage cast as I secretly traded his arts and craft for something a lot more shaft. Trust, huh? My ex is now a slut who craves lust and probably loves taking it in the butt. But if I'm being honest, I only wish her the best of luck to get hit by a fucking truck or having fitted uppercuts thrown to her guts. And Al, you've been one hell of a pal, but for now I think I just need some time to calm down. Can you come pick me up? I'm drunk in the middle of town, and after please just take the time to sit down. I need to tell someone about the thoughts that run around inside my head. They need to be said out loud before I end up dead, or a psychotic paraplegic naked man strapped to a bed, or treated like a dog at a vet. Your identified mindset, bullet shells propel off my chest as I walk through the valley of a shadow of death, and reflect on my life and realize I got no regrets. At least I die without being a fashionist stray guy promoting feminist elements. Through your music it's testament that I can resent fake idols with only the highest levels of negligence. Repent before senseless actions end the existence of your last dollars and cents. Check, y'all.
seem soothing when you retreat to the sweet solace of sleep. I don't think I would ever made it this far if it weren't from the gifts of Neil Abraham and Bashar. The revelations of Revelar, they're the ones who should be doing work to hear the good news from Jane when Seth spoke. Louise Hay and Sandra Ray, they shed light to me on a dark day. I love to think about the day so much. Currents at the Abbey and inside the Flying Dutch. Not to mention all the roaches in the graveyard and the telly where we took off of his sofa and spent every Friday night around the fire, question and inquire. Classes split to get higher. And back then when the sack was empty, cheers Clue Dogs, man, you always shattered me mad plenty. And to the missing link of Woodford crew, much respect and great love to each and every one of you. Just like shine on the farm, you brought chaos to calm, my blood cold to warm, you soothe the storm. No longer depended on anything but my alignment. Abraham made it my assignment to find it. Rashad my belief to redefine it. Unconditional peace, now I know I can't acquire it. Much love.